And welcome to GMSA Plus, KSAT Plus. You already know this is where we're taking the conversation off the desk to our newsroom, kind of get that interaction going and having a good time with you guys. RJ sliding in the building. He's been busy because apparently, if you guys take this shot real quick so you can see just the traffic that we're looking. Oh, we got Alex right there. Alex. Wide shot right here would be awesome if people can see just the traffic that it's causing. Can we not do that?
Yeah, so we do have a big wreck here. Yeah, we do have a big wreck on I-10. That's going to be at Probant. So right now we'll get a little bit of a different shot when we get Justin here to talk to us. But obviously, Jeff, you mentioned.
Oh, there he goes. He finally got his up. Okay,
there we go.
So yeah, we see you got the traffic going on, and you've been in there working on this on air.
Yes.
So what's going on right
here?
Yeah.
So basically, again, this is going to be I-10 West at Probant that you're seeing at the moment, and again, causing some major delays out there for our drivers. I saw delays of up to about 50 minutes for everyone that's coming in from the Lavernia area right now. So that's not our only trouble spot. 410 Parambital eastbound lanes. We have a crash being reported in that area. And see, we get one more here. Everything else is stalled. So I think we should be okay for the most part. But it looks like Alex is out somewhere right now.
He's at somewhere. So let's go out to Alex Gomez, excuse me. Our photojournalist has been out and busy. Alex, what are we looking at right now?
Well, good morning, Japhanie. This is going to be on the southwest side. This is going to be on New Laredo Highway right before the entrance to 35, even that 35-410 interchange. We have these lanes closed right here, so just know that we did have a rollover accident minutes ago. Japhanie, you missed it. This truck right here was actually laying on its hood, so it was a rollover accident. They were able to get this truck up right now, but just know that if you take New Laredo Highway all the way down to 35 or even 410, those southbound lanes are closed. Your best alternate route right now is to go up to Caston Road. Caston Road will get you back onto I-35, Japhanie.
So, Alex, I know that you've been out there for a while looking at that. Do we have any status on the driver? Are they okay?
Yeah, no major no major injuries right here. We just do have the drivers around their vehicles. You can even see them talking to SAPD, just trying to get their stories straight. So nobody seriously hurt in this one, Japhanie.
All right. Well, good news right there. Thank you so much, Alex. And we already know that if something pops up, we'll come straight out to him again. But you guys, this is obviously one of those trouble spots right here. And again, as RJ mentioned, a trouble spot over there causing on I-10 and Probant.
Yeah, absolutely. So I shared an update on this on the KSAT traffic, the Twitter account. So if you have that, or if you want to give us a follow there, that's usually where we get it. My man Mason over there is sending out the push alerts.
Hey.
I see him working. He won't even turn. He's so busy
He's
right
focused,
now.
man. He's focused.
He's focused. But yeah, Mason helps out. He sends out those push alerts with traffic. So again, we'll get you updated on this situation here in just a bit. I-10 West at Probant.
Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's get to Justin. Justin, you also have been kind of busy a little bit monitoring the ups and downs of what our temperatures are looking like right now.
Absolutely, yes. And he is with us here
Waiting
in the
on
building.
them to slide the camera. Y'all work
with
with us now. Come on. What's going on? Okay, now, Justin, obviously you've been busy all day long. And again, you're getting us ready for another roller coaster in a way.
It's this time of year where things do get busy in the weather department because we start getting these good cold fronts. And I want to be very clear about the fact that this cold front we have coming up this weekend, you're going to hear a lot about it. You're going to see a lot about it on social media because that's just the way things go these days. But just like the last event, it is not expected to be like February 2021. And yes, it's going to be cold, but this is fairly typical of what we see in January. So let me show you the satellite picture first of all, and I'll let you know that we've got a lot of clouds streaming in. These are high clouds, so they're way up in the atmosphere. They don't carry any rain with them, but they're going to kind of filter out the sun today, and that's going to keep things a little bit cooler today than what we were looking at yesterday. Futurecast does show, though, by midnight we may start to see a few showers, and then that'll really fill in as we get into tomorrow morning. So the Wednesday morning commute could be wet. There could be some slick roads out there, and we know that this morning we had quite a few crashes, so hopefully that won't be the case tomorrow, but know that there will be some slick spots. By noontime, a lot of the showers start to break apart and move out. And I think by Wednesday evening, we're done with the rain. So the window is pretty small, to which we will see rain tomorrow, but it is there. In the short term here, we're not expecting any rain today. 56 degrees at 3 o'clock, 56 at 4 p.m. That's our high. And then by tonight, by 7 o'clock, that's when we start to add in some very small rain chances. And again, by tomorrow morning is when things will kind of peak rain-wise. Cold front forecast. So this is the one, this is that whopper of a front you're going to hear a lot about. So it arrives late Saturday, but our coldest air is going to be Sunday and Monday. So there's the front right there. It's right on our doorstep Saturday morning and then pushes through by the afternoon. And once it does, you'll see about a 20-degree temperature drop with high temperatures. It turns windy. And as I said, Sunday, Monday could be our coldest air of all. It will be cold for us. It will be really cold across the Midwest, some of the coldest air they've seen in a long, long time. So we know this is a very cold air mass, but again, there's not a lot to get super concerned about. Just plan for a colder and windy Sunday, and then hard freezes by Monday morning and probably Tuesday morning too. And we're going to watch for precipitation. I think the odds of that are low, as we talked about last half hour, but it's just a little too early to say with great confidence that we're not going to see anything at all, because there are a few models that hint at it. The air mass is pretty dry. So 30% chance of rain tomorrow morning, 63 Thursday, 67 Friday, 68 Saturday. Friday and Saturday will be great days to prep for those plants. You don't want to die off in the cold, because I think temperatures could get down into the mid-20s. And then the other big story, of course, the MLK Day March, which at this point promises to be very cold. Wind chill values could be in the 20s, teens. So you're going to want to prepare if you're headed out to the march for some cold, cold air.
Man, you know what that means? Not only staying warm with your hands and stuff, want them lips getting ashy. So my thing is, you go out there in that cold weather and your lips are dry and you barely smile, bah, it just
I was gonna say,
split.
I've been feeling not only my own, I don't know if I would go as far as saying my skin's been ashy, but I have been having to moisturize and use that. My face was really dry this way. I was like, what is going on here? I was outside yesterday for part of the evening. Unfortunately, I did see my Vikings get blown out on Monday Night Football.
They did.
Yes, they
I
did.
saw that.
But you're right. You're right. Your skin, yeah, that can definitely be
So what I'm taking away from this is moisturize.
Moisturize.
Moisturize before
even
Sunday.
even if you got to get some cocoa butter or something, I'm telling you, that's no thing to play with, especially if you got to walk and get in those elements. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
So yes,
Please
no.
do.
The
Thanks
wind,
so much.
the wind can definitely make
That
things
too. I mean, that's a
tricky.
good
Yes.
point. Yeah. All right. Good advice, guys.
Yes.
So we have.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be a lot of cold. Like I'm telling you, like except I'm excited and I pray to God that everything works out, because again, last year I know you guys it got canceled last year, so this year probably is gonna be bigger and better. You know, so. Looking forward to that. A lot of good things that we got coming up in the show as well.
That's right. Yes. Hey, you know what? We've been talking about this story pretty much all morning.
Yes.
Starbucks changing a little bit of their bathroom rules.
Yes.
So I've been waiting for your hot take on this. 'Cause you've been saying that you have definitely some opinions on this.
I'm petty, so I'm going to say a little bit. I'm going to meet people 50-50, but we'll get into that and so much more coming up after this short break. Please do not go anywhere.
Hey, welcome back to GMSA Plus. We're having a good time here Tuesday morning. Got you covered on traffic and weather. We just checked in with the man, the myth, the legend, Justin Horn. Also, Alex Gomez still on the roads. Again, very busy out there. Make sure to follow us on KSAT Traffic if you want updates on those crashes, especially there on I-10 at Probant. We're on KSAT Plus. So yeah, and again, starting out our full second week here on KSAT Plus. And this has been a lot of fun so far.
It has been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait till we get to a point where you guys can actively engage with us, because again, that's the whole purpose of this. Obviously, there's a traditional style of news where we are at the desk and we're, giving you guys the facts that you need to give, and without the extra commentary, which is fine because that's what the professionals need to do. But this is kind of a looser show where we're basically having those conversations like you would with your parents or your friends at the dinner table, and it's fun. Sometimes they go off script a lot, sometimes they don't. You never know what you get on this show, but it's been a good time, and we really want you guys to be a part of the conversation.
Absolutely,
too.
yeah. So we'll keep you updated on that. All right, first of all here, starting off with HEB. Love HEB. I don't know, Jeff, when you moved away.
Oh my God.
How much did you miss HEB?
That was the biggest heartbreak of my life, because I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus from where I was at, but it's nothing like an HEB. Nothing like it. I came to HEB the first time I came to visit, and I tell you, I choked up walking through and seeing my fresh produce.
Yes. Well, other people would agree with you. So a new study, this is a nationwide study, named HEB as the best grocery store. So this is the fourth time that HEB was named the best by Dune Humby. I hope I said that right. Dune Humby.
Don't Don't ask me. Okay, so 11,000 consumers were surveyed, and H-E-B was up against 72 of the largest grocery retailer stores in the U.S. Amazon ranked 6th, with Trader Joe's, Sam's Club, and Walmart followed behind on the list. But yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all because, again, H-E-B is just special. It's a very awesome. Everybody is in. I don't think I've ever went into a raggedy H-E-B. Everybody is like on their stuff. We got like good fresh sushi. Like I'm just like, it's just a special environment, and you got something of everything. I think I got like a bunch of fire pit stuff from there too. So
well, because you got the big HEBs, and then you have the little ones. Like the one that I go to pretty often is that SoFlo one.
Yes.
So that's that little kind of marketplace one. They got a lot of like to-go meals and stuff
so
like that.
cute.
Yes.
I love HEB.
Not raggedy for sure.
Not.
Plus, hey, they got them Spurs commercials going on there. They got the whole crew with the Spurs commercials, the Coyote, and then the Combo Locos. I mean, here we go.
It's awesome. So again, I am not surprised. Shout out to HEB and shout out to everybody who voted for it. All right, moving on into something else. It's kind of a little weird to me, but you guys might educate me about this, okay?
Okay.
It says buy something or get out. That's the new policy at Starbucks, according to the Wall Street Journal.
So Starbucks will no longer welcome visitors unless they purchase something or are with someone who is going to be buying something. This is a reversal of the chain's longstanding policy to allow anyone into its cafes or to use the bathroom.
Then the new policy, which calls for workers to ask non-customers to leave, takes effect January the 27th. Okay, so here we go. This is what I've been talking about all day long. This bothers me because I get it, but at the same time, a lot of people who are going into your establishment is going in because they know it's a safe place to go. You don't got those nasty little toilet seats they got to worry about. You can go straight in, straight out. Straight in, straight out. What you think people going to do? Walk in there and just have a whole party in the bathroom? Like, I don't know, but
I don't know.
And then the whole thing with the whole, unless you're with the person or buying customer or when, what you gonna do? Track them down? Do we got bathroom police now? Like, is that something that we're looking into?
Have you seen some of them actually have like the code? You got to punch in the code in order to get into the bathroom stall. Yeah, there's a few places like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that I've seen.
Now.
Yeah, because I've been made a pit stop there a time or two, I guess, if you want to say that. Yeah. Look, I get it, and usually my rule of thumb is that if I'm gonna go into Starbucks, I'm probably gonna buy something. I'm not a big Starbucks coffee person or anything like that, but if I'm gonna go in and use the bathroom, I'm probably gonna buy something. That's just my rule of thumb. I don't necessarily treat it as just like hey, I gotta go take care of the business.
I'm just saying, sometimes there are emergencies.
But you mentioned, yes.
What a person gonna do? Go in there, you can't get the code and they're gonna drop it like it's hot in the middle of the floor. What you gonna do then? It's just, I don't know. I am like 50-50 because, again, I get your point. Get some money to the business or whatever, but it's Starbucks. You're not dying for customers. You're fine.
No, what I don't like, though, is that you can't just go in there and, like, fire up your laptop and just go, like, hang out. That's the part that I'm sort of against when it comes to, like, their new policy. It's my understanding that you can just go in there or, because go chill, go hang out, maybe get some work done during the day.
But you
now,
must eat now?
I guess you have to. Yeah, I guess you have to. Does water count? I don't know.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so there's a difference with that because that's not an in or out situation. I'm going in. I'm not finna sit there and take a nap in the bathroom.
I feel you.
But either way, what do you guys think? I wish so badly we could have had a poll set up for this. Are you for it, against it? I am, again, 50-50 in it, but as you can see, I'm passionately probably leaning more to the against. I don't know. That's just me.
I get it. I see it. I mean, again, if I'm going in, my rule of thumb is I'm probably going to buy something. Yeah.
You're a sweet man. You're an awesome man. All right, guys. Up next, we got something else that's kind of rocking the world right now, and it's dealing with our Cowboys.
That's right. Dallas Cowboys making a move at the top. Mike McCarthy out. We're going to talk about who might be in coming up on GMSA Plus on the KSAT Plus app. Thanks again for hanging out with us.
That boy. Right? Is that a We Them Boys?
Yeah.
He ain't the boy no more.
No, he's not definitely the boy at the top or calling the plays or whatever it is. Yeah. You know what? I'm still getting over your hot take for them.
I'll get passionate about certain things. I'm sorry.
Some Cowboys fans would say that their season definitely went into the toilet this year, I would say. So
that's what they had to pay for it.
The search is on up there in Big D for their new head coach after they announced yesterday that Mike McCarthy will not be returning to the sidelines.
So you guys know the history. He led the Cowboys to 12-5 records and playoff appearances in 3 of his first 4 seasons before posting a 7-10 record this year.
Absolutely. absolutely, yeah. So definitely a down year for the Cowboys, despite a lot of that regular season success. The Cowboys won only 1 of 4 playoff games with McCarthy as head coach. A lot of folks might remember last year, pretty much around this time, they got blown out by the Packers at home. That was super sad, disappointing. So that now that McCarthy's out, Jeff, we're hearing from people their thoughts on this move.
I was mad, dude. I was like, dude, Mike McCarthy had a good record as a head coach. He had like wild cards against the 49ers in 2021. He wasn't given a good hand, bro. Like I say 100% for a fact, this dude, Jerry Jones needs to work. I don't know what's going to happen in a couple of years, but if Cowboys don't make a change, we're not going to see a playoffs at all. This was America's team. Now we're just like, what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying?
I feel if Jerry Jones didn't control the entire whole situation with the Cowboys, I feel that he could take the Cowboys a lot further. But the whole factor is that Jerry Jones has the last say. A lot of his, I want to say employees, coaches, whatever you want to call them, they have little to say because they have to listen to him. And I feel that's why he left and he wants to go on further.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
some, as we said earlier today, some mixed reaction to that for sure. But either way, you know, we're asking some of our producer Colin over here. He said Ben Johnson, the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator, and Landon was just like, no Dion, no Coach Prime though. That'd be awesome though. My opinion, just from the topics to talk about the Cowboys, if Deion Sanders went back to the Cowboys to be the head coach.
You know, so I'm like, so you know, you got those your different levels of fans, right? And obviously, I'm just now, I would say, compared to a lot of diehard Cowboy fans, I'm still a fan, but I'm that fan that I'm on the outside looking at them and call it like it is. And if you ain't getting the job done, you need to roll.
There you go.
But so my thing is with the whole Mike McCarthy thing, I know a lot of people were, you know, going over his history and stuff like that, and I wish him the best. You know, I don't know what that conversation really looked like with him and Home Skillet Biscuit Jerry, but my thing is that hopefully whatever decision they decide to make, it's a good one. And I don't have really a stake in this game, but if I could pick based off of looks, it would be
based off of looks.
You know,
Here
my,
we go.
you know what I was
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman. I'm so
wow, you're
handsome.
going to the college ranks. Yes, the Notre Dame head coach. Yes,
Well,
Marcus Freeman.
you know, I'm just saying. You never know.
Yeah, no, he's definitely going to get some looks in the NFL. Not looks, but he's going to get some interviews with some NFL teams. I think the Bears might be interested in talking to him. So, also, Texas coach Steve Sarkisian, maybe. I don't know if that happens, but that might be an option for the Cowboys moving forward. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how Landon's shaking his head. No.
Yeah, I know. I just genuinely think at this point, I think everybody is like, "Well, we got to lose," you know, because it's been a tough round, and it's always that frustration where it's just like, can we get something out, you know? And then with Dak, hopefully when he returns healthy and fully ready to go, we'll have a new leadership, and everything could be looking up, and we might go to the Super Bowl next year.
Wow, I wouldn't go that.
That's just my thoughts. Being positive here.
Just as long as the bathrooms stay good to go in Jerry World, you're good.
Don't get me fired up on this again. Okay. Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching us today on GMSA Plus. Something else I want to open the floor up to. If you guys have a topic or anything that you want us to comment on, like anything that's going around, not too controversial. We ain't trying to fight nobody, okay? But anything that you want liked for us to see or check out, viral videos, something like that, please send it in. Let us know, because we just may do it and give you a shout out in the process. But this conversation is supposed to be as loose as it is right now, where we just, you know, we're just here. We're here with you. We on your way to work. We're doing our thing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for being with us on GMSA Plus on your Tuesday morning. And hopefully you guys have a great day, and make sure to follow us, obviously, on air and online as well.
Amen. You guys take care. And again, thank you for all the birthday wishes that you guys give me as well. But it's been a blessing. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys back here again on GMSA at 9. But next time we're going to be streaming tomorrow at 7 a.m. Do not miss it.